Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Bad Shad. Tier Vigi me, tier bless on this wonderful Tuesday. It's a beautiful day out here. It's 60-something degrees. Sun is shining. I'm in my outside office. It's a great day. It's a great day. I'll tell you about those who did not have a great day. Those Americans that were trapped in Afghanistan, left there by Trader Joe and his malicious / incompetent regime. At least we forget that 13 servicemen and women died at Abbey Gate, Kabul, Afghanistan, along with 200 other poor souls, 300 plus people lost arms and legs and limbs, things that don't go back. A lot of them service members as well. Every day, never forget, and never forget whose fault this is. Deploy knife hands. But there was hope. Thousands of people, family, friends, loved ones, charitable organizations. Fucked that all up, didn't I? But there was hope. Task Force Argo, Task Force Pineapple, Project Exodus, Project Dynamo, Christian Coalition, Mighty Oak Foundation, just to name a few. Meanwhile, there is 700 to 800 plus people still incarcerated over the J6 debacle, and they're arresting more. Now, there's political prisoners without sentencing, without bail, torturous solitary confinement conditions. Someone lost an eye. There have been suicides. Every day, never forget, and never forget whose fault this is. And yes, definitely, deploy more knife hands. But there's hope. Thousands of people, family, friends, loved ones, charitable organizations, law firms doing pro bono work, even some senators, congressmen, representatives, and judges, and former El Presidentes getting into the fray. Yeah. Every morning they call their family, friends, and loved ones, and they sing at the top of their lungs the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Yes, that song. It's a powerful image. It really is. Meanwhile, we're being watched. You're being watched. You're being listened to. Everything is going to an AI program. It's all being compiled. Everything that you say, think, do, whatever you do, it's being just recorded. Mass data. I mean, all of it. Everything. Your purchasing your purchasing history. They can predict when you're going to use the bathroom, what you're going to eat. They can predict what you're going to say. The Minority Report. That's what they're working on, and that's what they're looking at. They are actually investigating folks for what they might do, not what they will do, but what they might do, and that's me and you. That's all of us. Everyone is included. Everything, and it goes right into an AI program, and they crunch the massive data, and they come out with a very, very accurate, predictable. Well, of course it has to. It's following their narrative, you know. So if you're a patriot, if you're American, and you're doing things and saying things and buying things, you probably don't want to have. You probably don't want to do that. It might be wise for us to just stop talking altogether on the interwebs. Don't even talk to anybody out in public where there might be 10 million cameras that can read your lips. AI can read your lips now. They can read your lips. They can literally, yeah, anything and everything. It's crazy the amount of technology. Back in the 90s, I got into the whole sci-fi anime stuff. Ghost in the Machine, stuff like that. And it was a very the Japanese, man, they really those writers, man, I think they got it right. That they wanted this like super technological utopia where everyone was being monitored from inside and out, of course. We're talking about implants. We're talking about, predictive programming, and trends, and all those things. That's the they call it a utopia, but it's more like a dystopia. It really is. Meanwhile, there's some other craziness going on. Something else about technology. If you know what nuclear power is what we have now is called fission. That's what you'd have in the nuclear power plants, where you take two particles and you put them together and they go bang. They create a lot of intense energy and heat. Well, the first ever, and the person who predicted this was Einstein, that we would have a fusion reactor, a feasible fusion engine, which does it the opposite. You take two particles and fuse them together, creating a lot of intense heat and stuff. And the idea was that it would heat up steam or something and push these particles, these proton. Basically, it's called a proton engine. So lovingly referred to as a proton engine. It's something of that nature, because it's, you think about it, it could be any particle, any kind of subatomic particle that is able to fuse together in this. But they made a working model, and they were able to push it across the floor for like 5 feet in a vacuum. I don't know, but they're trying to they're saying this could make vehicles sustainable. You could have a proton engine in your car, pushing you 5 feet across the floor at a time. I don't know, but they still haven't worked out the kinks, but they do actually have a working model. Yeah, crazy. It could absolutely revolutionize interstellar space travel. Lots of particles out there. So interesting stuff. So go Team Linda. Go Team Linda. Fuck cancer. She is kicking ass, taking names, getting stronger by the day. Go Team Joe's Mama. Go Team Joe's Mama. And Team Joe. Go check out Joe Morgan's channel and give him some love and support. Anyway, this has been Mad Shad. Every